Yeah, up off that. We did it. We did it. Up off that. Hold on. Let me put the Infinity Gauntlet down. Let me put Infinity Gauntlet. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Who we got here? Just Blaze. What's going on with you? Bryant, what's going on with you? Lupe. Oops. All right, man. Look. First, I want to say this. I noticed I don't have my Tyson bell. Hold on. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Let's go. It's dinner time, boys. Hit the Tyson bell. That usually means we gotta eat. It's time to eat. Everybody hit the like button. We got 130 people up in here. What's going on with you? What's good with you, Young? What's going on with you? Sully, what's going on with you? Amir, what's going on with you? Up off that. Now look. I am extremely fired up. I'm extremely excited. The reason why is Friday. Bye. All right, man, look. But mostly, we're changing the game. Let's go. Let's go. We're changing the game. And I'm not just talking about this community. I'm talking about them young boys. Start with Teofimo Lopez. Give Teofimo Lopez his roses when you can smell them. Hit the Tyson bell. Start with you, Teo. See, look, there was a minute. Let me tell you something. I told you guys, the game goes like this. It never just goes like this, or it never goes like this. We had a low. Now it's going back up. Hey, look, that generation, that mindset trailing behind the Floyd Money Mayweather culture, I told you, this culture that Floyd Money Mayweather, that he kind of paved the way for, is not a culture we love as pugilists. Hit the Tyson bell. Mayweather wasn't a problem. Not Mayweather himself. We could talk about Mayweather for a little bit here, but not Mayweather himself, but the perception of what it takes to be a Floyd Mayweather. That's what ruined the game. That's what ruined the game. You want to know why? You want to know how I know? Let me tell you this. AJ versus Wilder didn't happen. See, we got to look at those boys who came directly after Floyd Mayweather. Look at them boys. Don't look at the new. Hit the Tyson bell. Don't look at the new in the bank. Don't look at the new. Don't look at Ryan Garcia. Don't look at him. Don't look at Teofimo Lopez. Don't look at him. Don't look at those boys. Devin Haney, those young boys. Don't look at them. You got to look at those who came right after. Hit the Tyson bell. Hit the like button too. You got to look at AJ versus Wilder. Never happened. You got to look at Terrence Bud Crawford versus Elder True Spence. Hasn't happened yet. And let me tell you how crazy we are. Let me tell you how just weird and bizarre that we are. We're caught up in the smoke too. There's a lot of people that think Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis shouldn't happen. Hit the Tyson bell. There's people who so caught up in that culture, they aren't even ready for it. They're not even ready for it. They don't know. When you look at Ryan Garcia, 22 years old, young boy, they don't know that Muhammad Ali beat Sonny Liston at that age, and he was expected to fight him. See, look, let me tell you this. In the bank, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something about my generation and the generation before me. when we talk about the old school, when we talk about Marvelous Marvin Hagler, when we talk about Sugar Ray Leonard, when we talk about those boys, Sugar Ray Robinson, you hear people talking about Muhammad Ali and Frazier and all those boys. You guys, you young bucks, let me talk to the young bucks real quick. Everybody hit the like button. Let me talk to the young bucks real quick. The young bucks think that we're just glorifying our era. No, we know what it looks like. Hit the Tyson bell. It looks like this. When you see Ryan Garcia stand up, he grabbed the phone from Tank and he stands up because just his thirst, his want to be great stands him up. See, a lot of people couldn't identify it. A lot of people thought Ryan Garcia was capping. No, the true emotion stood him up. He's holding the phone. You 5'5", you're going to need a ladder to beat me, boy. What 135-pounder you fight? That's heart. That's the old school. He actually threw his hands. Bap, over. Let's go. Let's go. That's old school. That's old. And you see Tank Davis, he tried to keep his composure a little bit. And then Tank Davis said, man, you already know, Mike, talking to Tyson. He said, you know, if I would have hurt that boy like that, I would have finished him. You preaching. Yeah, you preaching now, Biz. Absolutely. Give me my fire emoji. Tank Davis said if that Luke Campbell can't even punch. He said if I would have hit him like that, I would have finished him. In the bank. That's what we wanted in this community. See, a lot of people new to this community. And I see y'all. Hit the like button. I see y'all. There's a lot of people new to this community. Thought I was fanboying. Oh, you must have been paid by Golden Boy. Oh. And then when I saw that Tank Davis really wanted to smoke, because I knew he wasn't afraid of anybody. But when I saw that he really wanted to smoke, I gave him his roses. I said, that boy wants that smoke. Why? Because I want the fight. Y'all couldn't identify it. Y'all thought that this ShowBizz adult community, I'm talking about the newcomers. Y'all thought, oh, you must be fanboy. No, we fanboy for the fight. We wanted the fight. A new member, boy. So what we do? Huh? We snap that finger. There you go, BK. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz to place a bet on your favorite fight. And I'm betting on this one too. In the bank. Now look. I don't credit us as a community for this happening. I credit Iron Mike Tyson and Ellie Setback. But what I'm saying is we did a good job adding fuel to the fire in this community. We did a great job adding fuel to the fire in this community. And this community got 6 degrees of separation. We team Tyson, all those things. In this community, hold on. Let me let you hear some. Let me let you hear something. Where we at? And here's the funny thing. Hold on. AJ and Canelo are the reason why we have this burst in fighters with heart. Okay, in the bank. Hit the Tyson bell. I don't know exactly, but I tell you this. Things has changed. Hold on real quick.
All day long, every day. Anybody who steps in that ring to me, they will go down. I got Tank on the phone.
Oh my God. Fuck up, nigga. Hey, Tank.
You hear, Tyson?
I love you. This nigga talking mad shit over here, Tank. Look at this nigga,
Tank. 2 rounds, baby. 2 rounds.
And he said it right there.
2 rounds.
In his face.
I don't care. You on pause. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. You're going to sleep. 2 rounds. Hey, it's not going to hurt. I promise you it's not going to hurt. I don't care what you got. Yeah, all that. You better open up. You're going to need a ladder to hit me.
You're going to need...
You 5'5". You don't need a ladder to hit me. You're going to need a Stairmaster. Boy,
huh?
You won't be able to touch me.
Huh?
You never fought a 135 in your life.
Huh? We'll talk about that.
What you say. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah, Tyson, call him a.
I don't care. You too ugly to be champ.
Oh!
And that's from Muhammad Ali. Boy, I'm pretty. You ain't never seen nothing like me. I promise you.
So get
You
Turkey
gonna go
in,
down.
man.
You see me on the whole time, man. Two
You say-
rounds y'all gonna take. But you can talk to Mike. Have a good time.
You can talk to Mike. You.
I ain't gonna land on me.
He ain't gonna land on me. Huh?
Don't worry. You can. Hey, yeah, hit me with that shot. You're gonna need a stairmaster, boy.
Yes.
Look at Mike.
I would have hit him. You know I would have killed him after that.
Hey,
Huh?
keyword. Woulda. If.
Can your next fight be with this nigga?
Can your next fight be with him, Mike?
Worldwide television, can you fight this nigga talking mad shit, man? We fighting next. We fighting next.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The world knows. He said it. Next fight. There's no going back now. There ain't no going back. Hey,
You see that finger?
sign that, baby.
Sign that contract.
Sign it 1,000. Hey, look at me. I'm dancing. I'm happy. Look at
Ah! Ah! Hey, look at Tyson. Look at how hyped up Tyson is. Look at that. Look at Tyson. You say you can't let him talk that? Whoa! He said, "Bang, there." That's weak. He's throwing.
Tank, you gonna fight this nigga the next fight? Talk to the world, Tank. Yeah, I'm gonna fight him too.
Wait, listen.
Fight him.
Fight him.
Oh, shit, the whole world, man. There we go.
Mike did that. We talk tonight. Hold on. Me and this channel go back like spinal and rocking chairs. 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. Everybody hit the like button. That's what we talking about. Now, let me tell you something. Iron Mike Tyson standing up, getting hyped up. Why you guys see me sweating and yelling all the time? Because if you don't have it in your blood, you won't understand. Hit the Tyson bell. And I'm talking combat. That's why these boys get lit up. If you fanboy for the fight, why tell your community to come holler at you when Tank first fight isn't Garcia? That's where some has a problem now. Love. Have a problem now with what? With what? Read what you just said and think. Don't try to think on the side. What's your name? Khaki? Don't try to think on the side of trying to get an I got you moment. Think about what you're saying. Holler at you when Tank doesn't when his first fight isn't Garcia. Holler at me when the fight doesn't happen. You started off by saying I'm a fanboy for the fight and then say holler at me when the fight doesn't happen. Proving my point. I was for the fight. We knew Ryan Garcia wanted the fight. He's begging for the fight. The rest was on Tank. And Tank said that he wants to fight. There you go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hold on. Kevin Leroy, $10 in the bank. Cousin ShowBizz family, and fellow ShowBizz's partners. Hope all is well. Also, congrats on the success of your YouTube channel. Nobody works as hard as you. Let's go. And as humble. Let's go. Thanks, Kevin Leroy. Usyk versus Prime David Hay. And that's a good fight. I may go with Usyk. Usyk a bad boy. But look, let me tell you something about what you saw, okay? When I was talking about the people of my era and the era before me, how we always talk about what real competitors sound like. That's what they sound like. What you saw right there. Yeah, I'm sweating. What you saw right, I just did my hair and everything. But what you saw right there. You missed a super chat. Hold on. Let me get a little Sunny Delight. Word by word, your analysis. Yes, in the bank, 100%. We know what it looks like, and it looks like that. It's not we thinking that our era is the best. We know it when we see it. Don King has nothing on Mike's ability to promote, 100%. Question is, does Floyd want the fight? Well, here's the thing. Tank Davis did what we beg fighters to do. And I need all of us to be consistent here. I need us all to, yo, Biz, when those the bank shirts drop. Oh, they coming. They coming. Everybody hit the like button. But look, we got to be consistent here. We ask fighters to take it in their own hands often because the promoters and managers work for them, right? If you don't know, Adrian Clark, all right, boxing manager or ex-boxing manager, he has protect yourself at all times. AC, you guys know who he is. Get his book. He talks about that. Eddie Hearn says Anthony Joshua is the boss. So we ask people all the time. We ask fighters all the time. Take control. The promoters will follow your lead. If you say who you really want to fight and the money is there, the promoters will follow your lead. Floyd Mayweather, the more Tank Davis come out publicly and say the fight is next, the more Floyd Mayweather has to see the dollar amount. He has to see the dollar signs. Canelo fight next month. Is that too soon? No, because he's fighting Yildirim. He knows he's going to get Yildirim out of there. These fighters can fight almost as often as back in the day. Sugar Ray Robinson and them, they just don't. So it's not too soon. But check this out. I mean, was it too soon for Wilder when he got his butt whooped by Tyson Gypsy King Fury? Right? Was it too soon when he got TKO? Maybe, maybe not. But what we need to do, part of the responsibility is on us as fans. What we need to do as fans is when Ryan Garcia got knocked down by Luke Campbell, we got to applaud when he gets up. That way, these boxers don't be all scared to take on a challenge. This way, the fighters aren't all scared to take on a challenge. We have a bit of responsibility. We have a role to play as fans. Everybody talk about how Luke Campbell knocked down Ryan Garcia. We got to talk about how he got up. Thanks for the super chat. Greatness. Hit the Tyson bell. We got to do that because we got to have these fighters know that they still going to get a check. We still love them even when they lose. We still love them when they lose. Nobody wants their careers and lives to be over, especially when they work so hard. So we got to stop making everything go viral when somebody looks vulnerable for a minute, for a second. Hit the Tyson bell. We got to do better here. And our community is growing. And I'm going to keep spreading that message. We got to do better here. Because Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis, somebody's going to lose. And they both talk junk, somebody's going to lose. Did you guys see the lead up, Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard? Did you guys see the lead up between Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard? Did you guys ever watch the lead up between Hagler and Hearns? All boxers say that they are the boss at 135. Ryan and Tank are the only ones showing that they are. Hold on, Teofimo Lopez showed a lot too. And we'll talk about Devin Haney, and we'll talk about those things in a minute. But dude, listen. When you looked at Hearns and Hagler, it sounds just like them. Hearns told Hagler, you struggled with Roberto Duran for 15 rounds. I knocked him out before everybody could get their popcorn. He said, by the time y'all came back with y'all popcorn, I knocked him out. He said, you struggled with him. You know I'm going to knock you out. Hit the Tyson bell. What did Tank Davis just say? Tyson, you know if Luke Campbell, he can't punch through a wet paper bag. If he can knock down Ryan Garcia, I would have killed him. That sounds just like Hagler and Hearns. I told you guys, the more things change, the more they stay the same. It goes like this. And guess what? 3 rounds, Hearns was knocked out by Hagler. Did we throw Hearns away? Did my era throw Hearns away after that? No. We didn't. We loved them. We embraced them. Thanks for the fight. One of the probably the greatest 3 rounds of all boxing ever. Hit the Tyson bell. In the bank. Wait, I think I got another super chat. Facts. Another sport losing is acceptable. Yeah, in any other sport, losing is acceptable. Yes. Hold on. Do you think Ryan Garcia can improve his footwork by working with Roy Jones Jr.? I don't mind his footwork. I don't. He doesn't have the best footwork. He ain't Muhammad Ali, but I don't mind it. I don't mind his footwork. I need his chin to not be way in the sky. That's all. He's knocking people out with that footwork. So he's planting his feet. I'm fine. My thing is having his chin way in the sky. And Mike Tyson said, you got to tuck your chin. What did Mike Tyson say to him? We got a lot to discuss too today. I go so far with this. Ryan Compose needs to increase or Tank sleeping him. All right. Okay. I'm pretty we'll talk about that. Hold on. This the reality, no race baiting. I will pay to see Tank and Ryan fight because I support both fighters. Yep. And fight game. Yep. I like people. Need to throw racism out the window. This is about fighting. 100% hit the Tyson bail. In the bank. Let me tell you something. And just like that weak Ring Magazine list, and I love you, Ring Magazine, but that was weak. That lightweight Tank Davis should be there, and we can argue about that. I heard people saying, hey, they got Tank Davis at super featherweight. I'm talking about at lightweight. He should be there, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But look, as of right now, Ryan Garcia knows more about himself than Gervonta Tank Davis. By taking on Luke Campbell, by getting knocked down, people think for some strange reason that Leo Santa Cruz was a tougher opponent for Gervonta Tank Davis than Luke Campbell was for Garcia. Not true. Luke Campbell will be tougher for Tank than Leo Santa Cruz, though Leo Santa Cruz is a greater fighter. All right. Luke Campbell is a big dude who can box, who's been in there with Linares, who's been in there with Lomachenko. Let me tell you something. Ryan Garcia learned more about himself than Tank Davis. 100%. That's why Ryan Garcia said, what lightweight you fight? Which brings us all the way to why have Leo Santa Cruz is a greater fighter. Yes. He's a greater fighter. But at 135, Leo Santa Cruz would not do as much work as Luke Campbell. Hit the Tyson bail. If you think Leo Santa Cruz would give Lomachenko problems, you're sleeping. You're tripping. If you think Leo Santa Cruz would give Linares problems, you got all kinds of just web, and your brain just not functioning. It's not functioning, bro. Leo Santa Cruz ain't coming from 122, 126 or whatever and taking on the likes of Linares. You're tripping. Luke Campbell is a big lightweight who can box. Mr. $20 super chat. Hold on. Let me get to it. Pugilism's company. What's going on with you? Hit the Tyson bail. Boy. Texas is becoming the new boxing capital. Yeah. Who wins? Virgil Ortiz or Maurice? Oh, I got to go. Virgil Ortiz may be the next superstar. I got to go with Virgil Ortiz. That guy's the man. Hold on. I got another super chat. T.O. needs to watch the Kobe Kanye commercial. Funny. But let me tell you something about Teofimo Lopez. Let me tell you about Devin Haney, stuff like that. You're being biased. Being biased towards what? What did I say? Being biased towards, don't get your feelings hurt because I don't just say everything great about Ryan or just say everything great about Tank. I'm going to be balanced. I'm sorry. Yeah, you came to the wrong channel. You got to go. Bro. If you can't take criticism on both ends, you got to ride. Now, look, let me tell you a little something about Devin Haney. Devin Haney, when he calls himself, he say that he's the boogeyman. Facts. Okay? Facts. Now, listen to me. Devin Haney should not, look, Ryan Garcia should not fight Devin Haney before Tank Davis. He shouldn't. The time is now for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. They're just too mega. The issue is Devin Haney did not have enough knockouts to get people excited. So it was Devin Haney's fault. Okay. And his belt doesn't mean anything. Hold on. Off topic, boxing schedule, not half bad. Thoughts on these fights? Brian versus Char, Plant versus Truex. Man, do I gotta do it? And ESPN card, Burchell versus Valdez. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I got Burchell, I got Plant, and Brian and Carr. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, I gotta look at the rest. Flores, that's a bad boy though. I gotta look at the rest. Hold on. Unbiased shirts coming soon. Smash the thumbs up if you want. Ortiz is going to stop Hooker. Sorry to say, I feel the same way. The truth is, a lot of these guys are mimicking the great ones, but the great ones did not mimic or for hype. They had this thing called belief. Everyone says Ali until it's time to float and sting. Hit the Tyson bell. I think they all have the same burning desire. I don't think Ryan Garcia is just hype. I don't think Tank Davis responding to Garcia is just hype. I think you got to give fighters a lot of fighters tick differently because their social media you may think is hype, but Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia want to hit each other in the face. Hit the Tyson bell. Don't take away from these guys. They are ticking just as hard as Ali was ticking, just as much as Sonny Liston and Frazier and those boys were ticking. They tick the same way. They do. In the bank, 100%. So Devin Haney. What Devin Haney is? When you think of Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney, you know that song. I got a perfect analogy. Maybe it's not perfect. You know that song, Black Republicans? With Jay-Z and Nas. I feel like a black Republican. You know that song? If Floyd sees your title, the fight's off. Hit the Tyson. Right? Remember when Jay-Z was rapping, there's a beef between a post and a point. This put the rings in jeopardy. That's Tank. Right? He got the superstar appeal and he can rap. Tank Davis can fight and he got the superstar appeal. Nas came in. They're like, hey, Nas. Nas came in so hip-hop. That's Devin Haney. Devin Haney is all hip-hop. He doesn't have the superstar appeal yet. His fights isn't a must-see, but he's hip-hop. He's going to do boxing in the perfect way of doing boxing, at least for his style. He's going to get you out of there. And you ain't going to be able to hit him right. He's Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have that wow factor yet. Want to see you African superhero shirt. Want to send? Oh, you want to send me a African superhero shirt? Yeah, send it to me, dog. Davis should have asked Ryan in front of Tyson how many fighters Tyson KO, much taller than him. Hit the Tyson bell. Man, that's a good point. I mean, but styles is a different thing, but that's a good point, right? So look, we can't burn the candles for both ends. I'm also looking around the net and I'm seeing that Ryan Garcia talked too much and that he's opened his mouth and he shouldn't have done that. He should have done that. We can't want these fighters to fight each other, but then want them to shut their mouths. What are we doing? We're going to complain about everything? What are we doing? You have people saying, well, he should fight Devin Haney. No, he shouldn't. He asked the fans. I would love to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. But he asked the fans, what do you want? The fans said, we want Tank. You got to start giving the people what they want. Because, and look, let me tell you this. My mission statement is to make boxing the number one sport in the world. I can watch anybody punch. If somebody's going to punch the other guy in the face, I'm watching it. Or woman, I'm watching it. It really doesn't matter to me. If two people are fighting, I'm watching it. That's just how I am. Hit the Tyson bell. I'll be as excited about Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia as I would be Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. But the reason why I was pushing for that fight so much is because the people want it and it's time to strike. Boxing got to be the number one sport in the world like it used to be. Boxing used to be over baseball back in like the 1940s and 1950s. Right before Rocky Marciano, it was bigger than baseball. It was the number one sport in the world. Right when Joe Louis knocked out Max Schmeling. Hit the Tyson bell. We got to get it back to that. So you got to give the people what they want. What Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis did in the presence of Iron Mike Tyson, that whole visual, that whole thing that has gone viral now is beautiful for the sport. No one should be against that. No one. Devin Haney, I'm sorry. Love you to death, but you got to move on. And it looks like he is. Do you think that Tank can win if he times his hit? Oh, yeah, with Ryan, like Canelo has done, maybe by using his height against. Yeah, Tank could win, period. He can win by decision. He can knock him out. I just think Ryan Garcia has a higher probability of knocking out Tank. I do. But that doesn't mean everything I say is factoids. I'm just giving you guys the reason why I believe that. But I want to see the fight. I don't know the future. I don't know. You know, I talk with a lot of conviction because that's what we do here. We got testosterone. That's everybody, the women, everybody just up in here just ready to go to war in the war room. That's what we do. I don't know the future. Tank Davis can beat him, outbox him for 12 rounds in the bank. I don't know what's going on. Only an exceptional weirdos become a brilliant star in the bank. 100%. Exceptional weirdos. I get that. You're talking about like Prince and stuff like that in the bank. So look, Ryan Garcia, right? Ryan Garcia wants Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez ain't fighting Ryan Garcia. I mean, not Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry. Devin Haney wants Teofimo Lopez. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Devin Haney wants Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez ain't fighting Devin Haney. He's not fighting Devin Haney. He's going to fight Kambosos. That's his mandatory. He's going to fight him. Devin Haney got to get busy. Okay? This new Brent, this new world that we're in, the world that these young boys are starting, looking like the fighters of the past. This new world that we're in, Teofimo Lopez is at the forefront. He was 20 years old calling out Lomachenko. And he followed through. He did. Lomachenko said, boy, get out of here. You got to do A, B, C, and D. He did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hit to Tyson Bale. Everybody look at him. He's the leader, bro. Teofimo Lopez led this. You made me want to watch boxing more. Used to be a casual. Yes! Hit to Tyson Bale. If Tank don't knock out Ryan, a pick. Okay. Jay Cooley, you're hilarious, bro. You're hilarious. Look. My thing is this. I've seen this before. Oops. There you go, BK. I've seen this before. All right? I've seen this before. Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what this is. Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Right? When I look at this, Ryan Garcia is Tommy Hearns. Tank Davis is Sugar Ray Leonard. In the bank. Really. Right? Most people said Tommy Hearns was going to knock Sugar Ray Leonard out. Most people. Back in those days, most people said Tommy Hearns was going to beat him. They both young in their primes. Even before their primes. What's Lopez's excuse not taking the rematch? Adam, his thing was, he says if Lomachenko would have won, he wouldn't have given him the rematch. That's the one thing that bothers me about Teofimo Lopez right now. Well, if he was in my shoes, he wouldn't have. And if he, that's not the type of talk that I can, I'm just not thought like that. Well, Sam didn't, so I'm not, and she didn't, so I'm not. I don't do that. Hey, bro, your legacy, take Lomachenko on, but that's how he's thinking. You have turned me into a knowledgeable boxing fan. Hit to Tyson Bale, bro. Listen, in the bank, brilliant in the bank. Look, when Tommy Hearns was taking on Sugar Ray Leonard, most people thought Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have much of a chance. All right. Tommy Hearns is taller. Tommy Hearns can box. Tommy Hearns had a crazy straight right hand. He had an incredible left hook. All the things. It's kind of like Ryan Garcia in the bank. Hit to Tyson Bale. It's kind of like Ryan Garcia. He got the crazy speed. He can box. He got heart. He showed that he'd get knocked out, get up. Hearns would get knocked down, head way in the air, like Mark Breland, right? It's all the same thing. We've seen this before. Ryan Garcia. So when you looked at Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns, Hearns was kicking his ass. Remember, in the corner, you're blowing it, son. You're blowing it. Remember that? Talking to Leonard. Then Leonard stopped boxing and he took it to Hearns. Hearns couldn't get away from Leonard when Leonard took it to him. So when you think of Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, that's where the problem comes in. Over 1K watching, jab the like button, people. Oh, yeah, you got 1,000 people in here. Please hit the like button. That's where the problem comes in. Yep. All you Tank Davis fans, you're going to love to hear this. This is music to your ears. In my head, Tank Davis, with his plotting and with his weak Philly shell, it's a bad style to fight Ryan Garcia, who's going to be fighting tall, shooting a jab. He's going to be killing him, in my opinion. But if Gervonta Tank Davis do what Sugar Ray Leonard did and stop boxing him, stop trying to counter him, and do what Sugar Ray Leonard just squared his chest up, and then he just went forward, and he knocked out Hearns. Then things have changed. People subconsciously gave Loma rounds later in the fight strictly because Loma started fighting. Yeah, that happened to me. I did that. Loma only maybe won rounds 8 through 11. Yeah, something like that. I did that because I know I gave him round 6 when he just looked better. I knew when they had the scorecard, I said I did that in the bank. So if you look at when I watched that fight, I said, oh, that's probably a draw because I gave him 6 just because he looked better. So yeah, anywho, and I gave him round 2 because he landed a good shot. Like he probably lost round 2 and 6. You know what I mean? Teofimo Lopez won the fight. So if Gervonta Tank Davis switches up and he fights like Floyd did Zab Judah. Remember when Floyd was trying to box Zab Judah and Zab Judah was busting that ass? Huh? Remember that? When Floyd was trying to box him and Zab was southpaw, dropped him. Remember that? And then Floyd Mayweather said, man, look, earmuffs, step forward, put the pressure on him. Game over. Zab had to hit him low. Remember that? For the community. There you go, DP. If it doesn't end in KO or TKO, who you have in decision? If it doesn't end in KO or TKO, in my opinion, Tank Davis is outboxing him. I think Ryan Garcia has to knock him out. Okay, look, in the bank, how I see it is this. How they fight, Ryan Garcia going to knock him out. But if it's going later in the rounds, to me, Tank Davis has been systematically going to the body and beating him, in my opinion. Because though I think Ryan Garcia going to fight tall with a good jab, Ryan Garcia doesn't have a great jab. He hooks his jab. It's kind of like it's kind of like Roy Jones. You know, Roy Jones didn't really jab. He threw hooks as like a jab. So if it's going on and on, I think it's like, oh man, because Tank Davis, I think his ring IQ is better than Ryan Garcia's. I think his ring IQ is better. If it's going on and on, I think we're probably looking at a fight where Tank Davis is actually True Trading Group. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think we're looking at a fight. Hit the Tyson bet. He did it again and again. Man, boy. That's in the bank right there. I think we're looking at a fight where Tank Davis is actually, I'm sad. It's going to be sad to see. If it's going like that, I think it's like, oh shoot, in the bank. Another 20. You're doing great for the sport. Peace and pugilism. Thank you so much, Boxologics United. Thank you so much, brother. So it's one of those things. Now, hold on. I have some notes. Hold on real quick. I think there's some stuff that I want to cover like in a speed round real quick with you guys. What did I have? Tyson being a promoter. We got to talk about that a little bit. Oh, did you see when Ryan Garcia teased Devin Haney? Another super chat. There you go, True Trading Group. Thanks so much, bro. Thank you so much. Ryan is way too busy. Yeah, very fast, hard puncher too. Common Man, another Biz. I'm late, but I'm here now, showing love. Let's go, man. Ugh. Those super chats were nasty. Ugh. That was nice. I love that in this community. Yeah, but did you see when Ryan Garcia was kind of like teasing Eddie Hearn, talking about boo hoo 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 hoo? You know, come on, Ryan, come on, Ryan. Ryan, don't start doing extra. All right, I love you, boy. I love you, boy. I love you, Devin Haney, and Tank Davis, and all that. Teofimo Lopez, I love all you boys. But I'm gonna tell you, when you start going extra like that, it looks like you are. To me, it kind of comes off like you're intimidated by Devin Haney, bro. That's to me, that's how it feels. When you start going extra, Eddie Hearn's chilling. When you start going boo hoo hoo, that's why he now you know. It looks like why you should be focused on Tank. It kind of feels like but that's probably not the case. It just feels that way. You know what I mean? That's how it will come off. So, you know, and Devin Haney said that he knew that Ryan Garcia wasn't going to fight him next. He knew that. He knew it. He's trying to get that Teofimo Lopez smoke. It's not going to work. But here's the thing. Devin Haney, listen. We need you against the fans. Need you against Fortuna. It looks like Fortuna is going to be somebody like Fortuna, somebody like Linares, something like that. Just to see, because Ryan Garcia did a beautiful thing in fighting Luke Campbell. That was a beautiful thing. And Gervonta Tank Davis did a beautiful thing in fighting Leo Santa Cruz, which I got to revisit this. Ring Magazine, give me a break. All right, hold on. Let me ask you guys, or maybe I'm tripping. Am I capping? I think Tank Davis should be ranked number 2. I think the champion is Teofimo, lightweight in the world. I think the champion is Teofimo Lopez. I got to drill this because we got to get that if we can, we got to get that list changed. I think you should have Teofimo Lopez as champion, Ring Magazine. Number 1 should be Lomachenko. Number 2 should be Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you think they can make it on DAZN? Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Factoids, bro. All facts. I just want to know what you all got to say. Like, why would y'all? Teofimo is a diva. Nah, capping. He hasn't beat a top 10 lightweight. But listen, I understand that argument. Time out. Understand that argument. Hold on. We want to see Haney versus Nakatani. Yeah, I want to see Tank versus Nakatani. But yeah. But listen. That's good. I would love to see Haney versus Nakatani. But listen to me. That's true hip hop though. Nakatani versus Haney. That's that hip hop fight. See. Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis is, you know, I don't know, man. That's like if when Drake drops an album. It's going to be a great album. All right? So it's going to be a good showing. And it got that hype behind it. See, Nakatani versus Devin Haney is kind of like, you know, MF Doom or something like that. But look. I understand when you guys say that Tank Davis, right, hasn't fought a top 10 lightweight. I understand that. But listen to me when I say this, please. Tank Davis is the damn WBA lightweight champion. To have Devin Haney, what top 10 lightweight did Devin Haney beat? You got Devin Haney ranked as a lightweight. You got Devin Haney ranked like at 4, and you don't got Tank Davis even at 10. They don't have Tank Davis in the top 10. Tank Davis' belt is worth as much as Devin Haney's. How are you going to have Devin Haney? Huh? Hit the Tyson bell. Last time I checked, he was a WBA regular champion. And I know he hasn't, Gamboa isn't a real lightweight. Leo Santa Cruz, we know he's not a real lightweight. Okay. But he fought at lightweight and he holds a lightweight title. And on top of, you know what it's like? Remember when it's kind of like this. Remember when Canelo Alvarez was ranked at light heavyweight? Hold on. The Crusher Kovalev was a ranked champion. I understand all that. But I'm just saying, Canelo wasn't really campaigning at light heavyweight. But remember, he was ranked at like number 4. It was like 2 months ago. Something like that. And now we're talking about Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, who Tank is a 140 pounder. Like Tank didn't make the Gamboa weight. He ain't make lightweight for Gamboa. You know, I think Ryan at 2 is bad. That's terrible. Davis hasn't fought a 135 fighter, so hard to rank him at 135. Maybe Golden Boy wanted Ring to put Ryan at number 2. Oh, yeah, because okay. All right, then if it's the politics, I can't do nothing. I have no power when I have no leverage. I can't do it. But the people speak. All right, so look. I'm just saying I think can Tank Davis be above Nakatani? Huh? Can we put all right, if we don't want him ranked at number 2, can we put Tank Davis above, I don't know, Luke Campbell or Richard Comey, please? And no disrespect to them, but please, he does hold the WBA title. Can't always please casuals. Haney versus Nakatani. Yeah. Facts. Let me see. Where has Floyd been? Right, Floyd. You got this big viral thing going on with one of his fighters and Ryan Garcia. Where Floyd's been? Floyd got a big fight himself against an extremely dangerous Logan Paul, which come to a live stream commentary. I'm going to be commentating that fight. That's going to be hilarious. It sucks. And Floyd is doing that. And Floyd got a fake beard. Did you guys see Floyd Mayweather's beard? I'm sorry, not to go outside the ring. But matter of fact, let's just forget about that. Yeah, the pubic beard. All right, let's go to there's a few things to talk about. True Trading Group 25. That's my guy right there. Hey, look. Yo, we ain't even gonna talk outside of yeah, I'm trolling right now. Another one. Who is True Trading Group? Whoever you are, bro, you are a straight up beast. You want to talk about the takeover? That's TLF, bro. Oh my God. Dog. Jay Brown came in here like Biz, not to change the subject, but you got my respect for life after the racism video you put out. Thanks for the super chat, man. You know, that was with all my heart. I'm sick and tired of it. And you know, I'm trying to make this place like some sort of vacation away from that. And you see on the TV, you see what goes on in the Capitol and the states, and all these things, man. But I try to stay away from it. But it was definitely necessary. And I think there's a cloud that should definitely be erased. We should look past that cloud because that cloud is keeping us down. And that's not just racism, but the perceived power of racism. So if we can just do what we do. Look, we're in the bank right now. No one stopped that. 100. It's Friday, boy. Dude, I'm putting extra cheese on my hamburgers today. Jeez. Bro, that's so in the bank. Hit the Tyson bell. True Trading Group is and I know we got, that's a business. That's an LLC right there. I got to check out what you do, brother. True Trading Group is serious. You want to talk about, look at Ninja in the bank. You want to talk about inspiration when you got that type of money, brother. Another in the bank. Hold on, bro. Oh my God. It's because you are the shit, Biz. Dang, dude. Thank you so much. You have me cussing. And I made somebody nephew or niece cuss the other day. I'm sorry about that too. ShowBizz getting loaded up today. God, Dion. This is beautiful, man. I really don't. This is beautiful. I really don't know what is very well deserved in the bank. Y'all, this is really going to, I mean, this community is really strong, man. This community is I'm actually speechless for the first time. I really can't really say that's, I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. God. Trying to look at my notes. hands are shaking. Just be you, homie. Deserve. Thank you so much. Thank you. He is extras. Oh my God. Somebody just upset. Why? Don't be upset now, man. This is mad love right now. Everybody hit the like. Ninja, come on, man. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Come on. Another one. Hold on, man. Got to give love too. Hey, yo, True Trade, let me borrow 100 racks, man. He's investing. He's invested in a community. Dude, Andrew, out of all, me and Andrew, you and I went toe-to-toe the other day in all your super chats. I went toe-to-toe with you the other day, and look at you. You right here chilling. That's grown man. We disagreed completely and was fine. That's what this community is about. ShowBizz, what's happening, partner? That young boy, Javante, pulled up. I heard Rye is getting Linares next, though. That's what you heard? Yes, sir, Biz. You deserve it. Hit the Tyson bell. Hey, man, if Ryan Garcia get Linares next, the amount of experience that he's gaining is just, incredible at that point. Is just incredible at that point. If brother, what? Jay, King Kong ain't got shit on me. Jay, oh, you mother. Jay Brown, man. God, hit the Tyson bell. Best damn community. Hit the Tyson bell. Money in the bank. Boy. Hit the Tyson bell. Bruh, Ninja again. Jeez Louise. All right, listen. Boxing therapy. Me and my wife and kids enjoy your show. Much appreciated on your great content. Much love to your wife and kids watching together. I don't care. If I'm some sort of way for you guys to be together, it's y'all time together. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. Hit the Tyson bell. And your kids, man, it's all love. That's Andrew. Yep, it's all love, Biz. Come on, let's go, Tyson bell. We appreciate you, brother. Come on, Manny Mango Bradley. Let me get in with the love. You're definitely the reason my interest in boxing increased. Thanks. Boxing is back, brother. This is love. Bucks are so fun. Just joined the combo. I see Biz is getting it in today with the super chats. Here's my little contribution. Everyone hit the dog like button. This ain't nothing but some pay-per-view monies for you. Thank you, man. I love that you said that about pay-per-view. I'm ordering all the pay-per-views, and you guys make sure that we just keep that coming with the live stream commentary. If there's a pay-per-view just like McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. And here's the thing. I'll put money on that fight. It ain't going to be a lot of money. BUSR.com. I'm going to keep some of your super chats. You know what I mean? I'm not going to but I want to know, are you guys going to go to BUSR.com/ShowBizz to put money on that fight. I feel scared for Conor. I don't even know if I'm putting money on that fight. I gotta look at that fight. I gotta look at it, bro. I really gotta look at it. I can't just that fight. I feel funny about Conor McGregor being out for so long, and then and Dustin Poirier got back. DJ for real gonna need to get me a double cheeseburger today. Everyone jab the like button on the best boxing channel on YouTube, hands down. That's my guy, DJ for real. You must pay your tithes to the pastor. Preach. And I was sweating. This is good stuff, and that's what's up. Lupe. Jake. Pine oil. You know what the gas smells like? Pine oil. So you'll be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm through with you. Hold on. No, hold on. Now, listen. ShowBizz. I just tune in so much. My girl shouting up off net all through the damn apartment randomly. Number one boxing channel. You made her a fan. It's a Tyson Bell. You know, the funny thing about up off net, there's only a few people who really know what it means. A lot of you guys I've explained to a few times, and then I stopped explaining it. But it's just up off net is now just only people who know about the ShowBizz adult community know what that's about. So that's a secret amongst us. We talk a different language here. Up off net. My kids too. Much love to you, DP. Biz, you should get a mini towel for your sweat. Yeah. I don't know why they always laughing. And the Lord. But all right, here we go. Where we at? Another Bruh Johnson. You missed my donation. I said love you, and all you do for the sport of boxing. No homo though. Yeah, love you too, bruh. Thanks for the super chat. Shimon Cry. Okay, this is just love from the community. Catch all the love you deserve. Here's to 2021. You the truth. Roll to ShowBizz Boxing Network with a wink. Uh-oh. He's like, think bigger. You got to think bigger, right? So I love that. Praise the. So look, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder may not get that Tyson Fury. Oh, speaking of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, did you guys see? Did you guys see when AJ was like, I'm a modern day great? And Tyson Fury was like, make it choice. AJ was like, I'm a modern day great. Tyson Fury was like, man, get out. No modern day great would get knocked out by a little fat boy. Talking about Andy Ruiz. Oh, wait a minute. The Hispanic community love you, Biz. Much love to you, David. Boxing love to the Hispanic community. Wait, hold on. I don't want to. There was another one. Okay. And then you got Jay King Kong. My guy, Jay Brown. I already knew you were a good dude for giving away one of your kidneys. That made me cough. Yeah, absolutely. That was great. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. So, Tyson Fury told AJ, how are you great? How are you great if you let Fat Boy Andy Ruiz knock you out? How are you great? My thing is with that, in response to that, Lennox Lewis is great. I remember when Oliver McCall knocked him out crying. Okay. Oliver McCall came in crying. Knocked him out and was laughing when he left. ShowBizz, enjoy your channel. You're hilarious. I just got to stop my wife from saying this is ShowBizz the adult and moving her arms. Yeah, that's great. That's great, man. Shout out to you and your wife. The official empire, $20. Dude, I'm a fan. I'm a gaming channel. Nice. With almost 100K subscribers. I come to watch you before I actually watch the fight. Wow. Hey, man, everybody subscribe to Official Empire. You're a gaming channel with over 100K subscribers. And you're just up in here like, what up, ShowBizz? That's, hey, real recognized real. And you're looking familiar. Much love to you. Thanks for the super chat, too. And there's no stopping you now. That man said, you got the juice now. You guys were... Listen. I'm trying to get back to yeah. So I think Tyson Fury was another super chat. I love it to death. Deion Williams, you let us have a voice even if you don't we don't sound like what you are saying. A lot channels will silence you for that. But Tank making rye toast. Well, Tank's making rye toast. Yeah, but like I said before, dude, this is boxing. How can you, well, nothing against anybody else. I don't know what other channels do, but just the idea. We're actually discussing a competitive sport. I'm talking about like with aggression and conflict and physical conflict, right? Emotional conflict and anger and blood, sweat, and tears and losing it all and gaining it all and thinking that you know it all, but then get knocked flat out and you don't even remember your last thought. We represent that sport. So there's no way you guys can disagree with me and I say I don't want competition myself. I can't represent the sport and shy away from competition. I shy away from a thought that deviates from mine. I can't. That's almost impossible. And there's no way I can represent the sport or say that I love the sport. That's the essence of the sport. Hit the Tyson bam. So absolutely, you got a voice. You better have a voice. This is the war room. Another Andrew. I love the potential at 35. More pressure needs to be applied to the dogs at 160 to 168. Yeah, we'll talk about that. No way should anyone be being avoided. Andre, Charlo, Nello, Triple G. Yeah. Oh, look, there go the Superman fly thing. 38, Alpha EZ. What's going on with you, man? Thank you so much. Who you got? Tank or Garcia for reals, though? I got Garcia. I love the super chat. Thank you so much. But Stone Phoenix, thanks for the super chat. I love the super chat. Thank you so much. But bro, I don't. It's hard for me to see Tank. I see Garcia knocking out Tank. And I know Tank Davis been on this channel. He's seen one of my somebody sent him my video. I saw when they sent it to him. The one with about is Tank Davis ducking the smoke. I understand. But and I love Tank Davis, but I'm not gonna a new member, boy. I'm not gonna change my thought until I kind of see something else. As of right now, I think Ryan Garcia knocks him out. As of right now. But, you know, Tank Davis show a different wrinkle and he doesn't fight the way he does and he does something that I've never seen him do. Then, hey, man, then that's not on me. At that point, that's what I'm going to say. When he puts my foot in my mouth, that's what I'm going to say. That's not my fault. You fought how you don't fight. That's not my fault. I got to back out. I got a back door I can use. Hey, Tank Davis, he didn't fight how he usually fights. I still know my boxing. Tank Davis only won because he didn't fight like Tank Davis. A ball flip, Biz. Don't expect nice things when you meet him. Yeah, well, what does he want, man? Look, I give Tank Davis all the love in the world for taking on Ryan Garcia and proving what I already knew. The guy's a gladiator, but that doesn't mean I gotta think he'll beat everybody. You know, I have audibly said out loud, I would stand on this back of this couch and say, I think Devin Haney would beat Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Hit the Tyson bell. Don't be surprised if Devin Haney beats Teofimo Lopez. Don't be surprised. That's how I'll be feeling, bro. That's just how that's how I see things. You know what I mean? But I definitely could be wrong. I think the proof is in the pudding and who calls out who. We got that new member. What's your name? My new member, baby. Brown Brothers Boxing. Oh, nice. Boxing channel too. Baby, boy. All right, man. Look, let me ask you this. And because I owe you guys a half hour, I owe you guys like close to 30 minutes because we just had all the appreciation. So thanks to all you guys sending the super chats. And man, dude, I mean, all that was just fantastic. All you guys, man, that was just fantastic. It made me feel love. And actually, I'm not sure if you guys, I hit it well, but I caught a knot in the throat when Jay Brown was, gave that last super chat that Jay Brown gave. I caught a knot, and I'm like, dude, I'm on live. Come on, dog. I'm tougher than that. I caught a knot in my throat. But anywho, I owe you guys some extra. Here, my man brought up 160 to 168 in his super chat. I didn't forget about you, bro. We got you, bro. Much love to you. He brought up 160 to 168. Billy Joe Saunders versus Andre. With Billy Joe Saunders, yes, sir, I called it. Oh, you called the knot in the throat? Yeah, you saw that, dude. I was like, dude, I'm about to drop one in his mug. But anywho, Billy Joe Saunders. Him against Andre. So this is how it should be. Billy Joe, the winner between Billy Joe Saunders, 30 minutes start after this. That was dope. So we can let's talk real quick. Needs to happen. Yeah. Yes. Billy Joe Saunders versus Andre. Billy said the winner between us going to fight Canelo, right? And he said Andre should move up to 168 to take him on. Okay. Here's my thing. I think it's an excellent fight. I'm excited about that fight. That's another hip hop fight, right? That's not a pop fight. That's hip hop fight, right? That's for the true pugilists. They're into this fight. But my thing is this. And BK, holla at me. I know you're gonna like this. I'm not sure. Hold on, man. This may pick a scab in the war room. I'm not sure who Andre fought. Who Andre fought for me to say, I got Andre in that fight. Go ahead in the war room. Go ahead. Saunders just fought. Go ahead in the war room, bro. Go ahead. And I remember when Andre was at 154 and he was getting busy. I haven't really seen him get busy since like 2016 or something like that. Yeah, I got Billy Joe. Bro, I may have Billy Joe Saunders. Bro, listen. Billy Joe Saunders has taken on David Lemieux. See it how you want. I'm just saying. He's fought David Lemieux, Willie Monroe, Andy Lee, Chris Eubanks Jr. He was the first one to beat John Ryder, right? He was the first one to beat John Ryder. He fought some boys. He fought Akavov. Well, hold on. No. Because Andre, he fought him too. But I'm just saying, Billy Joe Saunders has some guys. Murray, well, Billy Joe Saunders has some guys. Right? Rocky Fielding. Didn't he fight Rocky Fielding? He snuck in a Rocky Fielding in there or something like that. 100% got Billy Joe Saunders. ShowBizz, you doser. Yeah, Chris Eubanks Jr. Yeah. So I'm not saying Billy Joe Saunders will win. I'm saying the more I think about that fight, who has Andre? Andre beats him. Saunders isn't on the PEDs. Well, and Andre's older, or they the same age? Is Andre old? Andre's older than you want him to be. Andre is older than you would like him to be, right? And this is not Andre's fault. He got a Devin Haney, Terrence Bud Crawford situation going on, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. This is that second half where I get intimate, right? Boo Boo Andre he didn't get the guys. Nobody wanted to fight him. Billy Joe Saunders actually got the guys. Yeah, he's like 33. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah, Andre is like older. Billy Joe Saunders is turned on. Billy Joe Saunders, he's going to fight at the level of his opposition every time. He got a Dillian White issue. Billy Joe Saunders, he's going to fight at the level of his opposition. You look at Dillian White, the guy, hold on, is Canelo ducking Charlo Benavidez and Andre in the bank? No. Canelo's fighting too many good guys to be on that. He's about to fight the winner between Billy Joe Saunders and Andre in May. He's fighting Yildirim. He got to fight Yildirim come February. He getting that out the way in the bank. Lupe Gomez. I have been on dialysis for 2 years from stage 5 renal kidney disease. Sorry to hear that, brother. And to know someone that has done that for another gives me hope. Thank you. Much love to you. Hold on, brother. Hold on. I know it's terrible. Hopefully you can watch my long-ass live streams while you're doing your dialysis, right? You in there, dialysis is boring as hell, right? You should have hope. In the bank. Actually, I have an uncle who kidneys failed at the same time as my brother. He got his kidney transplant last year. Like this. Oh, no. Like 6 months ago. In the bank. Hold on, bro. Yeah, and I do. Yeah. That dialysis sucks. You get the cramping and all those things. But Canelo's going to fight the winner between Billy Joe Saunders and Andre. And my thing is Billy Joe Saunders, when you look at Dillian White, he got dropped by Oscar Rivas, but he can fight AJ, hurt AJ, but get dropped by AJ. But he can fight Povetkin, one hell of a fighter in Povetkin. I knew that was a tough fight. But he dribbles Povetkin off the canvas twice, but make sure he gives him one in return in the bank. It's like Dillian White, he's going to fight at the level of, that's Billy Joe Saunders. You see Billy Joe at one point, he looks like the GOAT. Then you see him again, and he's struggling with who? It's like, that's his problem. So, but he's going to fight Andre at that level, right? So we'll see who wins. My thing is this. Canelo Alvarez, he said something about Triple G. Did you guys hear when Canelo Alvarez was talking about Triple G yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Go to busr.com/showbiz to put money on the fights. We got the fights coming up, the UFC fights. Let's see if you guys are interested in that. I got to talk about that in my next live stream. Smash the like, best life. But when Canelo was talking about Triple G, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but he said, look, the way I'm feeling right now, I'd knock Triple G ass out. Hey, Canelo said, the way I'm feeling right now, I'd knock Triple G out. But what he also said was that Triple G needs to go up to 168. And I love that because Triple G is nested at 160. He's not going to go get anybody. He's going to sit there. That Yame Munguia may be a huge monkey wrench, which I may have Triple G to beat him, but that's a tough fight. But the way Triple G looked his last fight was like, wow. But still, he said Triple G, instead of being nested at 160, Canelo said, I'm fighting at 168. Triple G, you got to come up here. I'm not sure if Triple G is going to go up there. And if Triple G goes up there for Canelo, then that makes you really think about Andre again. Thoughts on Edgar Berlanga and David Benavidez calling each other out. David Benavidez one hell of a fighter, man. He's one hell of a fighter, man. David Benavidez is going to go past one round, right? He's one hell of a fighter. Okay. I haven't seen every time I see Berlanga, he's knocking out a tomato can. He's knocking him out, though. If you're going to fight a tomato can, knock him out, and he's doing his job. Hit the Tyson bell. But David Benavidez is, if he can keep his nose clean, and I mean literally, stay off the booger drugger, okay, and beat the scale, all right, once or twice, David, that guy is I mean, he's magnificent. He's really magnificent. And that makes me think about someone else's super chat that I got away from. Is Canelo Alvarez ducking those boys? I don't know. I really, Charlo's at 160. Canelo's feeling good at 168. Charlo's going to move up to 168 soon. So I think Canelo Alvarez was under Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya was doing Oscar De La Hoya with Canelo, and that's why Canelo had to leave. I think Canelo wants those fights, so he left. Now it looks like he's fighting everybody, fighting Yildirim in a couple of next month. He's going to fight the winner between Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade come September, and he'd want to fight again after that. So you got to give Canelo, he's going to fight. So you got to give him his love. Is he ducking David Benavidez? David Benavidez ducked himself. David Benavidez ducked himself. He put himself in a position where who gives him the opportunity? David got to show that he's champion material and stop losing a belt on the scale. Hit to Tyson Bale. I love how he fights, but he's making bonehead decisions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about Adrian Broner. You got to talk about David Benavidez once or twice in the bank. In the bank. No discipline. Yeah. So before I wrap it up, I wanna say a few things. Hard work, dedication, right, Buxton? I want to say a few things. I like Canelo at 168, and I think Jamal Charlo should move up. I like Canelo versus the winner between Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade, and not just Billy Joe Saunders. It was looking like that for a minute. And I also like that Billy Joe Saunders and Andrade say, hey, we got to fight each other and build our own legacy. So that's perfect for the sport of boxing. As far as the lightweight division, if you're not revved up about Gervonta Tank Davis and King Ryan Garcia, then the pilot lights out. That is the fight. Tank Davis is every much of a lightweight champion, okay? And I think he should be ranked in the lightweight Ring magazine. If not in the top 5, he should be ranked in the top 10. Come on, y'all. He's holding a belt, a belt that's actually more, or if not more important than Devin Haney's belt right now, after what the WBC did with the belts. Also, when it comes to Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney needs to fight Fortuna, maybe, since it looks like Ryan Garcia, I just heard he may be taking on Linares. And I think Teofimo Lopez is going to fight Kambosos, which is a good fight. We just want to see Teofimo Lopez out there again. I would rather him fight Lomachenko. That rematch with Lomachenko just cements his legacy, makes him look good. But he can go on, but everybody would always say that you duck Lomachenko. To say Lomachenko wouldn't give him a rematch, you're not valuing the fact that Lomachenko fought you in the first place. All right, hit to Tyson Bale. Right? But after Kambosos, Devin Haney, he has to get past Fortuna or somebody, and we got to start getting that real hip hop. We got to get that Devin Haney against some guys, okay? Teofimo Lopez, something like that, because the winner between Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis is about to rule the lightweight division. All right, Teofimo Lopez is going to be holding the straps. But the winner between that is going to be the superstar, 100%. We got a super chat from Ryan Rendell. You got to look into my boy David Morrell from Cuba, living in my town, Minneapolis. Hold on. 22 years old and ranked 25 as super middleweight after only 4 fights. Good. I'll check him out. Another super chat. Hey, but they have to show they want Canelo. Like Canelo has options and everyone isn't moving to fight each other. Well, that's the whole point with the Floyd Mayweather thing. That's why I said 2 years ago that Canelo was the new Floyd Mayweather. Everybody's waiting in that long-ass line to fight Canelo. That long line. Hit the Tyson Bale. And they're waiting. Hey, who got Canelo next? I got Canelo next. Right? When you go through that long line, somebody's going to be too old. Somebody's going to be coming off a loss. That's what was going on with Floyd. Floyd had a long line of people, and somebody's going to be old. Somebody's going to be at a different weight class, so he got to move up. Somebody's going to come off a loss. It's hard to fight everybody at their prime because Floyd wasn't an ageless wonder. He was going up and down weight. He wasn't an ageless wonder. He had injuries too. So he can't be in his prime forever and fight everybody in their prime. So that's what's going on with Canelo. Everybody's looking at Canelo in that long line, and it's like, bro, we got to fight each other. Got to fight each other. Man, those super chats still up there. That was wicked. Andrew, is Boo Boo versus Billy Joe Saunders official? Yeah, it looks like it. They don't have a date, but Billy Joe Saunders is talking as if he's next. But Andre wants Billy Joe Saunders. It's not like Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn's right there between the both of them. It's not like you got the zone. It's not like there's any streets to cross, right? And there's no issue. They want each other. So now it's just about they're going to fight each other. They're going to fight each other. Fact ShowBizz at 175, not 168. ShowBizz, my man. What's going on with you? All right, man. Look, thank you guys for all of the super chats. This was an extremely fulfilling day. This was fantastic. This Friday. And we had a fantastic week. We started the week calling out Tank Davis to respond to Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis responded immediately, but he got his tweet deleted. And then Tank Davis showed up to our guy, okay, in this community, Iron Mike Tyson with hot boxing, right? Ellie set back, did what he had to do, called Tank Davis, get him on FaceTime. And now this is the biggest thing in boxing. And hopefully soon enough, it'll be the biggest thing in sports. ShowBizz, the dope. Hey, hold on. Man, this is beautiful. I can't wait to talk to the wifey, Ms. Biz, and just say how much support that I had today. It was great. I'm out. Put this down. Now, here come the awkward, you dig? I don't know why when I hit end, it should just end. I don't know why it has to be like that.